Let's go to cover international news in Ukraine. We are seeing the devastation in Kiev as Russia continues its assault on innocent civilians. This is the aftermath of shelling near a shopping mall. Russian President Vladimir Putin seems undeterred by the increasing civilian casualties. And today, the U.S. is stepping up efforts to help Ukraine. President Biden is holding a phone call with the leaders of France, Germany, Italy, and the U.K. to discuss the war. Ukrainians continue to resist Russia's invasion despite heavy shelling of major cities. Ukrainian officials rejected a Russian demand to surrender the port city of Mariupol by early this morning. Residents there have faced some of the harshest attacks by Russian forces.
What happens in Mariupol is an epitome of war crime. Instead of simply opening a humanitarian corridors as we agreed and letting people out and letting supplies in, Russians are just trying to take the city down.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says the invasion has stalled and believes Russian President Vladimir Putin will escalate his attacks to build momentum.
We've seen him attack towns and cities and civilians outright. We expect to see that continue.
This video shows a large blast in the suburbs of Kiev. Firefighters pulling someone from the rubble.
There is just 1% chance for us to stop this war.
Speaking to CNN, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he's willing to negotiate with Putin, but rejected a proposal to recognize separatist regions.
You cannot force people to love the enemy. That's impossible.
Zelensky released this video showing the destruction of his country.
This was my home.
But vowed to rebuild.
It will become great.
Later this week, President Biden meets with NATO allies in Brussels and on Friday goes to Poland to discuss the humanitarian crisis. The White House says there are no plans for the president to visit Ukraine. The United Nations says 10 million people have now been displaced, with more than 3 million leaving the country.